welcome to the podcast, the one and only Tarantula Kat. Oh, Jesus, she's not even here. There she is.
Oh, hey.
It's like, it was a dramatic intro and you're not even on the camera.
I know.
Nice.
I wanted to hide first. Do you ever Google like the Tarantula Collective and like look at like what comes up?
Oh,
like
yeah.
the suggested, like if you go to Google, there's like a suggested bar. Because I just want to see something. Let me see if I can do this. I'll look up mine.
Okay.
I just want to show you this. Let me show you this really quick. So if you type in Tarantula Kat into Google, things come up, right? So I noticed this. It's like Tarantula Kat merch, Tarantula Kat real name, location, age, enclosure, feet, brown recluse.
What?
Who's looking that up? Who's looking that up?
Tarantula Kat feet? That's disturbing.
It used to be like Tarantula Kat husband, but I guess people stopped Googling that. Now they're Googling, go type in the Tarantula Collective and see what suggested comes up.
Not feet. Amazon storefront, green bottle blue, YouTube store resource, podcast, care sheets, Tarantula Collective Richard, and Tarantula Collective enclosures.
Interesting.
Nobody cares about my
Very
feet.
Interesting. I'm going to go to Google and I'm just going to type in the Tarantula Collective feet and like keep hitting it so that
Nobody wants to see my feet, Kat. Don't wish that upon anyone. I feel like it's because you're a female. You know what I mean? You're a female content creator in a niche that, I don't know, it like stereotypically is more of a male thing. Like I think maybe through the 70s, 80s, and 90s, tarantulas and scorpions and snakes, exotic pets were predominantly guys. You know what I mean? Like weird dudes in high school that, were goth or whatever, metal.
Yeah.
And had a tarantula. So seeing a young female talking about it, I think offends some people's sensibilities or stereotypical mindsets. And you are just assumed to be an idiot. That sounded really rude.
Well, but no, it's true.
I'm not saying you are. But I feel like I've seen people treat you that way. I
feel that way a lot. Like, okay, I only say what I know. And or I'll say something and I'll be like, I'm not sure, but, like I only say what I know, which is not a lot. I'm going to be completely transparent. I'm not like some pro, whatever. But sometimes I feel like I have to make my argument or what I'm saying more believable by bringing like Martin, bird spider CH. Yes. Well, he's, a guy, but he also is like an arachnologist. Or like I had to bring Rick Vedder's book into, proving my point for brown recluse and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like I have to seek out like a male opinion or a male like fact to like make what I'm saying like get through to somebody.
Yeah.
And that's a little frustrating, like, I guess. But man, you should it wasn't until like a year or so after I made like that Jungle Bob video, like correcting him, there is some very mean, like she's a comments from like guys, that are like very like taking a lot of offense to like what I was saying and like how dare she correct him, like he knows all this and he's this and that and he's done this and that and like who is she and whatever and stuff. I'm like, God, like it's a fair point, who am I, but still like not nice. Like
that doesn't mean just because he is has a larger following or a larger platform that he's right. Like everything you said in that video, I watched that video. Like you were right. Like he that wasn't bad. I don't even want to say it was bad information. It was just old information. Like I remember. That's
exactly my point.
When that was good information at the time. When I got my first tarantula, that was like what I was going off of.
Right.
But yeah, it
100%. But like guys like took it as like an attack, like me, like who's this younger girl? Like what does she know and stuff like that. And okay, I will be very transparent. I am not a professional. I've literally never have claimed to be. I don't claim to be educational. I'm just going to say what I know and show what I'm doing. And that's about it,
Yeah. Man, reading the comments of some of like Deadly Tarantula Girl's videos, like I don't always agree with what she has to say, but a lot of times the comments have absolutely nothing to do with the content of her video.
Can I literally
100%?
I just want to say, so like when I first started like making videos, and I befriended some other people other creators, other people that had been in the hobby longer. They would badmouth her to me all the time. And I honestly kind of fell into it, like thinking what they were saying. And like, they would say things like, I don't know, they'd hate on her care or whatever. But then they'd be like, oh, look, she's wearing this, or look, she's wearing that. And I just kind of be like, yeah, what, yeah, okay. Well, they'd be like, oh, she's doing it for views, or she's, that's why people are subscribed to her and stuff like that. And then like, as a female creator myself, I'm like, does it really work like that? Is it okay to like sit there and say like, she's only has like this many subscribers because of what she's wearing? And then like, as I've like grown on YouTube, like I've experienced it myself. And it's funny because I don't talk to those people anymore, to be clear, because I realized like the negativity that was like coming from that. And but I remember distinctly one of them had said to me, before I kind of cut off all ties, they were like, you're only putting yourself in your thumbnails to attract male attention. And that's why your channel's growing so much more than ours, because you're a female and you're putting yourself on your thumbnail.
Wow.
And I remember like thinking, the person called it cheap. And I was like, okay, well, I just put myself on my thumbnail because they're my videos and I'm in my videos.
Right.
So like, that's not like why I was putting myself in my thumbnail to like attract males. I was just doing it because they're my videos. And now when you see it, you see my face and you associate it with my channel and you know what you're clicking on.
That's basic logic. I can follow.
Right. And so, yeah, like as a female creator, like the more I've grown and the more I've like heard like people like say things about like Deadly Tarantula Girl and other female creators and like criticize what they're wearing or this and that, I'm just like, it's not really like fair. Like maybe we shouldn't like be doing that.
Right.
Possibly.
I mean, like when I read through my comments, the only time anybody discusses my appearance is like they're saying nice beard or nice, I like your t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like that's the extent of it. I mean, you just had a great example of Tarantula Kat feet is one of the first suggestions on Google. And it's like,
not kink shaming. But
it's like, Deadly Tarantula Girl, Pet Rock and Roll. I mean, there's a lot of female creators out there, and not just in I don't even think it's as bad in the arachnid hobby as it is in the reptile hobby.
Oh,
but it's like
not at all.
They just get slaughtered. And it's like they don't even take into consideration the content or what they're saying or the quality of the videos or their personality. It's just reduced to, well, you're a female and you wore a tank top and that's the only reason you're popular. And it's well, there was that recent like controversy over that too. Like, what was that about? I didn't even I just kind of caught the tail end of that. It was like, what's going on?
Some like YouTuber, I'm not familiar with them or anything, but like I saw the meme that was posted by them. It was a meme where it was like a girl and she like, it was like when a girl needs more likes or something on her post. And it was like, obviously like her like exposing herself, like holding like a reptile. So that's why like, I guess all the girls took it and like, took racy photographs with their animals and stuff to kind of protest it, which maybe that's their plan all along. I don't know. But like there was definitely some backlash there for that. But I don't like really keep, like I'm not into like keeping like a lot of reptiles or anything. Like I'm very content with what I have. Besides frogs, I need more frogs. I always need more frogs. But like I see, especially with like snakes and like ball python morphs and stuff like that, that is like a whole nother ball game. And there's like lots of competition. And it seems like there's like a lot of females that get kind of like run over by a lot of other people in the hobby, in my opinion, anyway, from what I've seen on the outside. But there's a spore war going on right now. So
let's wrap that one up. I don't feel like that's so much a war as it is me just annihilating you in tarantula cribs.
Well, you know what? I found a dying cicada today that was covered in fungus. So fight me.
That's going to be a hard one to top.
Beat that.
I just live so close to so many cool forests that are so wet right now. It's like, I'm going to go back out this weekend. Oh, that sounded weird, didn't it? I'm going to go out.
Delete.
This is going off the rails fast. But there's going to be even more cool mushrooms out this weekend. So it's been raining. So I'm excited to go get some more photos.
I will look forward to that.
Follow us on Instagram if you want to see some awesome tarantula photos. But more importantly, vote on your favorite mushroom photos between me and Tarantula Kat. She's trying to She's trying to come at me with some toadstool.
I liked mushrooms first. Okay,
What do you
I
like
liked them
mushrooms
first. I
first?
liked mushrooms first.
Okay, you like them first.
The people need to know.
If for some weird reason you're not aware who this lady is, you can check out her YouTube channel, Tarantula Kat. She makes all kinds of cool videos about tarantulas, and she feeds gummy worms to them for some I don't even know why. It's a millennial thing, I suspect.
Oh my God.
She's also on TikTok, Instagram. Do your thing. You do it in the video and you say it so fast. I'm always like, I can barely understand it. How is she saying that?
Oh my God, I don't know if I can do it on the spot. I have to like naturally go into it. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you what? I can't do it. Don't follow me on Twitter because I don't post there, and if I do, it's because I'm in a bad mood. Don't follow me on Twitter.
Ooh, that sounds. I'm definitely following you on Twitter now.
Or it's Animal Crossing content. But other than that, don't follow me.
I'm on Twitter, and
I noticed.
I embarrass myself on there a lot. I don't know. I should.
I noticed because people always tag us in the same things, and before we were friends, I would always see that you were tagged in like the same post, and I was like, well, he doesn't follow me, so I'm not gonna follow him back.
Oh, it's so petty. So follow Tarantula Kat on Instagram and YouTube, not on Twitter, because she is just posts terrible things on Twitter, so you don't want to see that. But
I'm sad on Twitter.
You're gonna get like 1,000 followers on Twitter now.
Don't follow me on Twitter. But you know what you can do? You can go to tarantulacribs.com and you can use my code. It's Cat10.
Oh my God. You're so much better at this than I am. But I have editorial powers, so I'm just going to dub over you every time. Say T Collective 10 in the deepest possible
All right, well, I hope
voice.
you guys enjoyed this because Richard is never asking me to come back.
Never come back on my podcast.
Oh, God.
That sounded like you. But yeah, so thank you so much, Tarantula Kat, for coming on. It's been a lot of fun having you. It's great talking. I'm glad that we're friends now. It's odd. I was talking to my wife last night and telling her that you're coming on the podcast. And it dawned on me that, I mean, we talk a lot on Instagram now, like through messages. And I was like, I talk to Tarantula Kat more than I talk to any of my actual friends.
I'm so sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault because I get upset and then I start messaging people and I'll be like, I'm upset and like, look at this comment or something. And then like, yeah, that's my fault.
I'm the only one that doesn't ignore you, apparently.
No, I mean, there's other people that respond, but Pecco's in a different time zone, so I can't really rely on him. And Exotic Slayer's in a different time zone. I can't rely on him either. So when it comes to American time zones, I'm like, I'm going to tell Richard I'm upset. Or Mo, and he'll be like busy, like working, and I'll be like,
doctor with kids. He's like, get out of here with that.
I know, he's like fighting like COVID in like a hospital, and I'm like, I'm sad today.
Someone was mean to me on the internet.
Someone was mean to me on the internet. But anyway, look at this frog. Isn't it cute?
My wife was like, well, who's your best friend? Jason, right? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, how often do you talk to him?
No, it's Tarantula Kat.
I'm like, every other week? She's like, yeah, I think Tarantula Kat's your new best friend. And I was like, no, that's not happening.
Shameful. That's shameful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to limit our interactions moving forward.
Mute it.
Just kidding. But seriously, though, thank you for coming on. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and if you guys enjoyed listening, make sure you follow me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is you listen to your podcast, and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching the video. This is my second channel, The Exotic Pet Collective. And I try to put out podcasts every Thursday, but it's really unreliable. So don't hold on to that too strongly. Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Was I too mean?
Not at all.
Okay.
You were the perfect amount of
good.
mean.
All right, good.